Hi guys, welcome back to another day with Marisol Gulo. So we start our day in 20 Seaside today. Today was a day of very hard decisions because we had to put Lee yesterday in a very short notice of replacement. Like we give her like a few ultimatums, and Lee is our general contractor. I represent the homeowner in the interest of the homeowner. At this point, we're 3 weeks late. The homeowner wants to stay here in the unit this week. We clearly can because it's several details that are not complete. The quality of the job has not been compromised yet because we're constantly on top of the contractors, but we can now seem to figure a way to get Lee motivated to finish. We at this point have talked to a few people, and we think the problem is that she doesn't have enough manpower. So today we brought a few other crews of people that we know. We brought Green Air, which is a great electrical and also plumbing company. We brought a handyman to do some like trimmings and little things like that. But it's never fun to be in a job site when it's friction and when you're trying to push things along. The problem is if you become a pushover in a construction job site, then nothing gets done. And the job is what it suffers, and ultimately the homeowners suffer. And they hired me to avoid that and to avoid the headaches of dealing with people. So today was a big headache. So when it came to the master bath, we did a full remodel, which includes we replaced all the tile, we replaced the vanities, obviously all the shower trim, everything it was brand new. We ordered all the materials and give them to our subcontractor. About 2 weeks ago, she was finishing up the wall where you install all the shower trim, and I noticed that she finished it up without changing all the valves. I talked to her and I said, Lee, why is all this? I mean, at that moment, I felt like everything did have to come off. And she said, no, I already talked to my plumber and he said the valves are the same and we can just put the trims on. A proper rough-in is what it needs to happen. And what you do is you do the demolition, you do the rough-in, you do the waterproofing, you do the towel, and then you do the trimming. She didn't do the proper rough-in, and she did everything else. But she is the general contractor, so I have to respect what she's saying until it's not possible to trust her anymore. I've been asking her to bring her plumber to do it, and we have not seen the plumber. So at this point, what I did today was I called Green Air. We have used them in several other jobs. They're really great. And they came and they confirmed my fear. No, I don't.
I would just start fresh.
No, we do.
Up the valve, yeah.
So this needs to be opened up so you guys
just
can
start
do it.
fresh, order a new valve, order a new trim that you want.
You have to take the towel out. You have to do a proper rough-in, and then we're gonna have to waterproof that area again and put the towel back. The sucky part of this is like me representing the interest of the homeowner. I have no choice but create a chargeback for Lee because it's not fair that the homeowner pay for this. And my position in this job is to be a good steward of their funds. So Lee is going to have to pay for that change order because it's not going to be usually no one wants to do changes. Nobody wants to do fix ups because it's harder. So that's the suckiest part of the day, is realizing that Lee is going to have to pay for that. I feel bad for it, but I have to do my job, and in order to do it properly, it has to come out of her bottom line. We are expecting this to push us probably still 3 or 4 days because the tall guy has to come and do a demolition. The plumber have to come and do a proper rough in. The tile guy has to come and do a waterproofing one day, and then another day he has to come and do the tile installation. So it's actually a week if we can get everyone to show up every day. It's not like hours, it's not 8 hours each day, but the process won't take that long. I think the project is going really well overall. It's a little behind a schedule again because of our main contractor is lacking the ability of manpower, but the project, like I said, the quality is pretty good, and that is the most important thing. You don't want to do something rush and be on time and a schedule, and it's not a good quality work. All the work that we have done is quality work. Again, we're a little behind a schedule, but all construction jobs are always behind a schedule. Of course, we strive to not be like everybody else, but sometimes you cannot help it. The rooftop is almost complete, which is again one of the most beautiful rooftops in Seaside. I think they have, it's like perfect. You can just be out there relaxing. You can go down to the square. You can go to Dockies. You can go to Badanelli's and have a drink. You can go to Mercantile and do some shopping. You can go for ice cream or for drinks at Great Southern. Like, it's a perfect location. You never have to leave. And then you got that beautiful view. Going back to the rooftop, construction aspect, we're almost complete. The cabinets have been installed. We had on Tuesday someone to come and do the template of the countertops. On Friday, we will install countertops and all the appliances. And the chow stone that is in the roof will arrive March 19, because we did have to reorder that. Lee did provide a material that was very inadequate for the for the level of the job. I would not say it is inadequate for any job, but for that job was, so we did have to order the material ourselves. I mean, it's a pretty gigantic roll of turf, so it's coming in a freight truck. Okay. The fastest we could get it is March 19. Today was exciting that we installed our beautiful staircase chandelier. I've been like dying to see it up. It's a very, very sexy chandelier. It's actually manufactured in Africa by a group of women, and it's this wonderful company called Ngala Home. They are importing these goods, and we love those chandeliers. They're made out of leather. Again, they're very sexy. They're very gorgeous. The light that they comes through is very smooth, very soothing. So today was a great day. We did have to do a little trimming in the base of the chandelier because it was a little long, but it worked out. I think lighting is super important in a home. I think it's everything. Of course, you cannot do lighting without furniture, but lighting is everything. It's like the accessories. When a girl gets dressed up and ready to go out, and she have a beautiful dress, she will need beautiful accessories. She needs like beautiful shoes and beautiful earrings and beautiful makeup. So I feel like chandeliers are the accessories of a home. And then we're going now to another house in watercolor that it should be done nowish as well. We help the homeowner to manage a little tiny bit improvement that she did in her hood and her fireplace. And we, of course, did all the furnishing as well. So we did a little bit of consulting and the interior design on it. In this house, we did like, I will call it a little facelift. This is a rental. It's located in watercolor. When rentals get a facelift, they get new furniture and a little bit of paint, a little bit of lipstick. Their performance increase when it comes to money. And they also, I feel like rentals that are being taken care are more respected by the renters. And we need to have this house clean. I mean, it's now that they did that. And did you see this?
Yeah, that looks nice.
I think that looks very nice. It
Yeah,
used to
it
be
does.
like a all black granite, and it looks so much better. Her house need a little bit. This house was kind of like in a disrepair. What we did here is we painted the entire house, we redid the floors, we added new furniture, and today we walked through it to check in the vent hood, which is like a new addition, and we also work on the fireplace. It used to have like this black granite on it, and now we add show stone. The show stone, we brought it in because it's going to be used in the pool area. They're adding a pool as well outside in the end of the summer. So we were trying to plan ahead and just have a little bit of flow inside the house. So that's what we did today. Just check on the progress.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna send her a better picture of the wallpaper though to show her that it's blue.
Yeah. And if she doesn't like that rug, we can change it. But that rug used to be in the first floor, that's why. Oh, we still have not done this. Okay. We're in the middle of like doing wallpaper and changing the window treatment here, which we haven't done either. And we have to redo all of this. So we gotta get to it.
Golly. Doesn't matter that anything in a camera shows up gray.
So hold on, I got it. Let me see if I can do it. Oh my God, it does.
Yeah, that's why I opened the blind. Everything shows up gray.
But let me first like send her a text, a comprehensive text of why this is a little different. We need to know, Bethany, we gotta order the mattress for Montana. The sleep number. You gotta remind me, we cannot forget that anymore because we're gonna be in trouble.
Reminder to order sleep number. I'm gonna use restroom real quick. I'll use restroom.
Rugs from the Middle East. They're like super beautiful from Pakistan.
Hello, dear.
Hey, Mohammed, how are you?
Hi. Good, good. How are you doing?
I'm very good, very good. What time are you thinking you will arrive on Thursday?
I was trying to get there as soon as I can in the morning. I'm trying, but it's a long way. It's a track, it goes slow. But, we just left, so hopefully we'll be there in the morning.
Okay, that's fantastic. So my plan is this, Mohammed, because
Yeah.
she has several rugs and I really want to see what you have to make this the best. So what I told her is like tomorrow I am going to bring all the furniture, but I don't want to move anything until you arrive.
Okay. Sounds good.
So
Sounds
try
like a
to
plan.
arrive early, please.
Sounds like a plan. We'll try to get there early. Like I said, I will let you know tomorrow more information, how much closer exactly. I will be in touch with you. I'll make sure I'll let you know exactly what I'm going to get. But I will be there in the morning. I'm going to have to go on this, okay?
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Mohammed. Okay, there went that.
At the stop sign, turn right onto Western Lake
They have
Drive.
like beautiful Persian rugs and like I say from Pakistan, and I'm doing this install in the Sambera's house on Thursday, so I'm like, I went the wrong
In
way, didn't I?
3/4 of a mile,
Oh
turn
no,
left onto
and I'm
Sunset
super
Ridge Lane.
excited because he just got a new shipment, so he's coming on Thursday. So you guys are gonna get to see him, and we get to go into the back of his truck and just get all these gorgeous rugs, right, Bethany?
Super excited.
I found them through the years of been doing this. I've been doing this for 13 years, so I met him along the way. To be honest with you, I don't remember. That's what happened when you turn 45 and more. She have redone the living room, the entrance, and we're in the process of redoing her bedroom as well.
Let me call Israel.
No, I got it. So we just redid the powder. We just applied the wallpaper in the powder room. So this is an older home. We did this part, and we did some parts here. We did this part, and we sort of did this, that, and not this. I mean, we're working on it. And the rug, this rug is from that guy from Pakistan. Marguerite House is a rental. She is a very classy lady that lives in New Orleans, and she cares very much about her house. I don't think her house is going to be a rental much longer. I think this is the last season. So she's adding a lot of personal touches because she wants this home to be her home. It has a little bit of New Orleans flair, I think, but she is also coastal contemporary. So her style is very interesting and actually very appealing to me. I used to love French Provençal. It was like my favorite style, believe it or not. And then I move on to I'm more contemporary now. Well, I'm contemporary now. But her house, again, is kind of dear to me because she is dear to me. What we went to check in today was wallpaper. The wallpaper was previously installed and she was not 100% happy, so it got reinstalled. And I want to make sure that it was done properly. We're here to check the wallpaper. Because, okay. Okay. And that is nothing that we can do. It doesn't match there, but it match here.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the print from Philip Jeffries.
Right, it's not on our end.
Which just sucks because
Yeah, I guess I can now I see it.
sometimes homeowners don't understand that that is out of our control. Oh my gosh. I didn't realize she had that bench. But we're redoing like this whole room. We already add this. We're going to do like a full length rug and we're doing like beautiful bedding and a different chest. So all of this will flow better when she comes, you know, for her. And we're leaving because we gotta go to church. And that's it. That's all we did there today. We have more furniture coming. She will be back into town in a few weeks, and then we will take you guys through the installation. This new construction in Churchill is a beautiful home. What we did today is we walked it through with the builder, trying to minimize delays, being very proactive, looking for things that are not being done properly, not like we thought they were, but we were really trying to look for all the things that can delay this project. We walked the project looking for mishaps per se, like we were making sure the doors were installed in the right place, that the bull nose is going to end up with the need to end up, that the trimming around the windows is going to be what it needed to be. So we were basically being proactive. This home should be done by the end of July. That's what we're hoping for, and we're working with the builder. I am super excited about that house, and I kind of want to keep it as a little secret about all the amazing features that it has and really the amazing design. And I want to do like a big reveal when it comes installation day. We did the interior installation of this house last Friday. Today what we were doing is the outdoor installation. I think it's so hard for a homeowner to really see the vision of the whole place. I think as an interior designer as an interior designer, you can look all the pieces of furniture and really be like, oh, it's going to look great. But I think for a homeowner it's extremely frustrating and it's scary to get all the furniture delivered and be like, none of this is going to match. That's the most difficult part of, I feel like, interior design is like having them to wait until everything is done. She was equally nervous in the inside and now she loves it. As we saw it today with Laura, she's a dear client of mine, and she worries a lot, like about how things are going to look and the way the house is going to look. It means a lot to her. So when we arrived today and all the pieces of furniture were here, unfortunately her rugs, again, I'm not perfect, her rugs are not here. We couldn't find them. We thought they were in the warehouse. That is really the only piece of the puzzle that was missing. But when I did arrive, the guys were putting the furniture together and she was extremely worried that this pallet check chairs are green. I don't see any green of them. I think that is when you, as an interior designer, have to act very reassuring to your client and have to carry on your vision and be like, okay, well, just let's wait a second, let's put it all together and let's see what your thoughts are on it. She ended up loving him and not being any more concerned about the chairs being green because they're really not green. But I do have to, as an interior designer, respect the fact that for her, it feels that way and they really look green to her. But I think when she got to see the overall, she was very happy. We did end up changing 2 tables because she was concerned that their main gallery was a little too dark. So we replaced a table that was more into the browns that were supposedly to match those baskets that we have hanging in the ceiling for a white table. And I personally didn't like what I have chosen for the 2 side tables next to the sofa. They did look green to me. They did look out of place, so we did replace those. And we got the rugs ordered, and we should have her complete by Friday. So I think as a designer, you have to put your ego aside. It cannot become about you always being right or wrong. The most important thing is the project and the good of the project and your customer being happy. Sometimes I feel like it's our obligation to put our foot down and tell a client, no, like you're wrong, but this is not the right direction. And if you want to continue this path, of course I'm going to support you, but it might not be a good outcome. And I think it goes both ways. Sometimes you select material, sometimes you select a table or a chair, and it wasn't the best choice. You thought it was, it looked like it could be in your visual boards, and then you have to, even for yourself, see the overall, and if it doesn't look amazing, then you should regroup. It should become your own suggestion to be like, yeah, I don't like this, or because and then when everything looks amazing and everybody is happy, you are happy. And I think that is why we do this, to make people happy. Today was a pretty challenging day. It was a super busy day. It started very badly because we had to go to Seaside. It's no parking. I never like to replace people because it's always very difficult for the job. It's difficult for me. It's difficult for the person. I mean, it's not a pretty thing to do. And then we had a full day of a schedule. We had to finish this installation. This homeowner is a little nervous by nature, which requires a little bit more of attention, but we completed. We did it successfully, and I think you guys are getting to see what my life is. And then, and I love it. And I cannot wait to take you along again next week.